Now, in West Africa, the indigenous inhabitants of Abuja, Nigeria's capital, have expressed hope that the newly launched project will end decades of discrimination. The project is sponsored by the MacArthur Foundation and executed by the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education. It is expected to help the inhabitants engage with Nigeria's federal government in a peaceful and conducive environment, devoid of rancor. News Central's Amadine Uyi tells us more.
Abuja is Nigeria's capital. Created by Military Decree No. 6 on the 4th of February 1976, Abuja officially replaced Lagos as Nigeria's federal capital. Located geographically in the middle of the country, Abuja has a geographical area of about 1,069 square kilometers, with a population of over 1.2 million persons and an annual growth rate of about 35%. Abuja is regarded as the fastest growing city on the African continent and one of the fastest growing in the world. Abuja's skyline boasts of modern and state-of-the-art infrastructure and indeed is Nigeria's pride. However, beneath the glitz and glamour of Nigeria's national politics lies unresolved discontent by indigenous inhabitants of the federal capital, many of them poor and living in rural villages, are aggrieved that their ancestral lands have been taken by Nigeria's federal government.
Today, our constitution has regarded them as stateless population within the Nigeria setting. So you see, when a child of original habitat want to enroll in school, when filling form from the state of origin, in filling FCT, they will tell you that no, you either feel Nasarawa or feel Niger. There is nothing like FCT as a state. So these are gross injustice that have been done to these original inhabitants.
We have been lagging behind, most especially with the original inhabitants of Abuja, academically, agriculturally, politically. We are facing a lot of difficulties.
At the launch of this project in Abuja, being sponsored by the MacArthur Foundation and being executed by the Resource Center for Human Rights and Civic Education, indigenous residents of Abuja will be afforded an opportunity and a platform to engage with Nigeria's federal government. This is to bring an end to their discontentment.
We feel that their marginalization, the inhuman degradation of their land, the forceful acquisition of their ancestral homes, all these need to be addressed. Wherever you go, outside the beautiful city of Abuja, it is an eyesore. People are living in squalor. There is completely no formal education that you can say is existing there. You see a school of about 500, 600 population having only 1 or 2 teachers. So these are things that this project will seek to address.
Inside me, I'm shedding tears of joy because Creator has now made it in the heart of the MacArthur Foundation and Christ to let the world and Nigerians listen to our issue. There is no way you can practice democracy in a country like Nigeria, the giant of Africa, where the seat of government is staying here and the government make it look like we don't exist here.
Representatives of Nigeria's federal government say they are positive the project will end decades of agitations and the demand for recognition.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration, under the leadership of Malam Muhammad Musa Bello, has taken it upon itself to ensure that the rights of the original inhabitants are not denied them, which is why we have opened a free channel of communication with them through periodic physical engagement with our officials.
We keep engaging them to ensure that at the end of it, everybody is happy because sacrifice was made by them in allowing their land to be taken. So it's proper that what is rightfully theirs is being given to them.
It is hoped that Abuja's indigenous inhabitants, which include Egbagi, Basa, Gwandara, Gade, Dibo, Nupe and Kuru, will finally have a place within the Nigerian nation. From Abuja, Amadin Uyi, News Central Television.
We head to